so excited to share my first airplane mode with LaDona video and my journey as a flight attendant and the stuff that's going on with flight attendants today. Yes, we are currently still working during the coronavirus, and that's what this video is about. Just to give you some tips how to stay safe, how to make sure that you keep yourself healthy, is to stay positive, to stay stress-free. I know stress brings on different illnesses, and during this time I know it's easier said than done for most people. We say, well, don't stress out, you got to stay positive, you got to think positive, when you see like people around you are actually dying from this. And so I'm giving you this tip to tell you, stay stress-free, because you don't want to get sick in the process, being concerned about, this virus that's going on. And then, staying positive, surrounding yourself with positive people, reading positive things. And for some, that may even mean just taking a break from social media and just getting to know you, getting to know yourself. Wash your hands. I was talking to somebody and the lady was like, that's kindergarten. Like, that's something you teach a child when they leave the bathroom. But we learn more and more every day as we go out into the workforce that people don't wash their hands. I see it all the time as a flight attendant. People go in the bathroom. Like, I'm literally in the bathroom in the airport washing my hands, and a lady will come out and leave straight out the bathroom. Keep in mind, they're touching everything. So they get on the plane just touching stuff, and they haven't washed their hands. So we say we're supposed to teach our kids this when they're young, but at the end of the day, we're reminding you guys, wash your hands, 20 seconds. Ladies, if you have nails, I used to be a part of the long nail crew. Make sure under your nails are clean. Make sure you're getting in between your hands when you're washing them. Number 3, social distancing and staying off social media. The media is feeding us so much about this virus, and it's good to be informed, but I think sometimes we can be overly informed with all the information that's coming out. It's just sometimes too much to keep up with. People are dealing with real life issues, but I feel like the media is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Sometimes making stuff up, sometimes it may be true, but it causes worry, and that also brings on stress. And with the social distancing, for me, I'm a people person to a certain extent, but I love my private time. So me being at home is really not an issue for me because I am around people all the time. So, but remember to keep distance if you are in a big group setting, like when you go grocery shopping, or if you see that it's a lot of people on an aisle, go down the other aisle and just wait until people, clear it up a little bit, because it can get to where it's more than 10. It just happened to me, like just getting some small stuff and it's like people everywhere. And so keep your distance, especially if you hear somebody coughing or sneezing. Go the other way, because you don't know what they have, and neither do they. They may not even know what they have. They may just think, oh, it's just a cough, or oh, it's just a sneeze. But you just want to take proper precautions to protect yourself. Sanitize your area. When I fly, this is just me in general, when I fly, I always keep hand sanitizer, I always keep Clorox wipes, and I always keep gloves on me. So when I'm cleaning my area, even on the plane, when I'm cleaning the phone, I use gloves. So I had to go out and buy me some gloves, some black gloves. I actually purchased these from the hair store. Bought me some gloves that fit my hand, because the ones that they provide on the aircraft, they're too big for my hand. I'm serving drinks. For some reason, people like to touch my hand. I don't know why. I don't know what's up there. Y'all, don't do that. Like, if we trying to serve y'all drinks, just put your tray table down so we can sit on the tray table. Me personally, I prefer that instead of you grabbing it from me, because usually people get touchy-feely for some reason, and the gloves usually like come off. So I purchased those black gloves because they fit my hand. But gloves, I always take Lysol. I spray my bed down. I spray my area. I spray my phone down that I use on the airplane. I use Clorox wipes all the time. Clorox wipes. Thank God for my mechanic. When I went home, he gave me some masks, and I wear those now. And they say that the masks don't protect you from not getting the virus, but if a person's sick and coughing and sneezing and they're not covering their mouths, like I see a lot of people do every day on the plane, guess what? This mask is going to protect me from getting sick. The masks that you get from the hospital, like those little thin ones, those are only to be worn for short periods of time. And when you take it off and you put it right here, you're taking your germs from you and putting them on your neck. And even if you haven't coughed or anything, it's still germs are being spread. So that mask is no longer to be used. It's not reusable. You can't, like, throw those in the trash. Even when you're shopping and wearing gloves, don't get back in your car touching stuff from in the store. That's how you spread germs as well. Like people say, oh, well, the gloves are not protecting you. The gloves do protect you to a certain extent, because when you're dealing with bodily fluids, which is droplets, that's what we're talking about. The virus is being passed through droplets. So if you're touching stuff and then you get in the car touching your steering wheel and you're touching this and touching that, don those gloves before you get in your car, because you don't want to bring those germs from the store inside of your house. When I'm working flights, I change gloves at least 4 times. During the boarding process, when I clean up, I'm using a pair of gloves. I'm trashing those. When I'm closing my overhead bins, talking with passengers, helping them with their bags, I'm using those same gloves. When I get done doing my safety demo, I wash my hands, and then I sit in my jump seat. I put more gloves on before I do a service. I wash my hands, put new gloves on to do a service. After I'm done doing the service and collecting the trash, I take those gloves off, I wash my hands again, and I put on more gloves. I was doing all this before this happened, but all I'm saying is if you're using gloves, touching stuff, or going in the store, remove those gloves before you get in your car, before you come back home, because it's germs on those gloves. So stay hydrated. Like, I can't say this enough. I have issue with this myself. Drinking plenty of water. Stay hydrated. I'm not a Gatorade person anymore. I drink Body Armor. I like it better. My sister put me on, and that has a lot of hydration as well. So stay hydrated. Hand sanitizer does not substitute for you washing your hands with soap and water. If there's a sink available, if there's soap available, always opt out of using hand sanitizer just because you don't want your hand to get ashy, or you don't, I don't want to use that water, I don't want to use, I want to wash my hands after you leave the bathroom. It's just only hand sanitizer is for when you cannot get to a sink. When you're out in the airport or you're on the airplane eating and you don't want to get up and go to the bathroom, okay? To wash your hands, use a wet one or hand sanitizer. I use both. Wet one, hand sanitizer, and I use a fork to eat. I don't eat with my hands when I'm out working. Now I do, pick up some french fries and stuff when I'm at the house, but when I'm working, I don't use my hand to eat when I'm in public. I just don't. Build your immune system. Even after this is stuff that you should continue to take because it will help you fight off colds, getting sick, being around people that are really sick. Vitamin C, ester C, emergency, sea moss, zinc, elderberry, copper, cod liver oil, healing oil from the church, because I take me a dose of that too. Yes, I do take a dose of healing oil every day, and that will help build your immune system on top of staying hydrated. It helps your body fight off bad things that are trying to attack you. None of us are excluded from getting the coronavirus. I'm just giving you these tips, this information, just to protect yourself holistically in general, especially when you're traveling. I always advise people, bring wet wipes, wipe your seat down, wipe your tray table down. I've seen people change their baby on the tray table. I've seen people put their feet on the tray table. I've seen people sleep on the tray table. I don't use them. The planes are a big germ tube, actually. So in my line of work, I'm more I'm more likely to get sick than somebody like just normally working on a normal job. I always tell people like, wipe your seat down. When my friends text me, ask me questions about flying, I always just let them know, hey, look, make sure you prepared. Bring some Clorox wipes. I don't prefer wet ones. I don't recommend wet ones for cleaning your seat off, even though they say it's like 99% alcohol or something like that. Clorox wipes. And you would be amazed how dirty that Clorox wipe will be once you get done wiping down your seat and everything. Finally, if you're sick, if you're not feeling well, stay at home. Don't go to work, because you're putting other people in jeopardy of getting sick. Whether you tested positive for this virus or not, if you're not feeling well, don't go to work. Don't even go to the hospital at this point. If it's a stomach ache, stay at home, take something for it. Do all that you can do at home before you're going to seek medical attention. Now they have hotlines that you can call to like talk to somebody about your treatments, because people that have the virus are going straight to the hospital, being tested for it. Now that area is basically contaminated and you're being exposed when you just supposed to say, I just got a sinus infection, I'm just going to see my doctor to get antibiotics. That can be handled over the phone, or you can tell them your symptoms and they can know, like calling your prescription, so you don't have to go into the office itself and that's all to protect you as well. But if you're feeling symptoms from this virus, you do need to seek medical attention. Do not be around people. And like my mom shared with me, she was just like, during this time, trust God and be wise. And that's my advice for you guys today and every day. Trust God and be wise. Like, don't put yourself in jeopardy, or don't go out if you don't have to go out, if you don't need anything. House parties and stuff like that. I've been seeing people gathering and, doing stuff together, but everyone needs to take this seriously, because a person can easily be exposed to the virus and they not even know it. And you're putting yourself in jeopardy because, hey, I don't want to be at home by myself. And I get it. Some of y'all thrive off of being around people and some people don't. But during this time, I think we all should take it seriously. And if they're telling us to stay in, stay in. Me, on the other hand, I don't have a choice. I have to go to work. I'm still working at this point. But I'm using proper precaution as well. I haven't been home to see my family yet during this time. And it's because I'm around so many people and I'm not sure what I'm around. So I never want to put anybody that I love in jeopardy, my family, my friends. And so I've been keeping my distance as well from them, which has been really, 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 really hard during this time. It's been hard. But I wanted to do this video. I've been putting it off because it has been really stressful for us at work, getting updates almost every other day, every day. It's been a lot. So, guys, it's been real. Tune in again for another episode of Airplane Mode with LaDona. I'm so excited because I know this is not it. It's just a time of isolation and social distancing and being to yourself, growing your craft. This is your time now to be working on that business, to be, cultivating that relationship with God, to give him the time that, you haven't been giving him, or maybe you have and he's just calling you to something else. Business, cleaning out your closet, giving away clothes that you don't wear that still have tags on them. But if it's something that you don't want, don't give it to nobody else because they don't want it. Like, this is the time to really declutter not only your mind but your house, your heart, your spirit. This is the time to declutter. Like, that's a word from the Lord. Okay, I ain't gonna preach, but tune in again to Airplane Mode with LaDona. Thanks, like and subscribe and share this video. You guys stay safe. Praying for you. I love you guys. Peace.